Hey everyone, it's Marie here. I am back with another video showing off the Tonic Studios Designer's Choice dies. Now they have these dies every month that are called the Designer's Choice dies. You can go ahead and order them if you'd like to. And every month is this new die set that creates something fun and exciting. So this month is this Cosy Cantilever box, and there's several different styles that you can make with this box. So here's the first style that I've made just to kind of try out these dies, get a feel for what I'm doing. You can see that it's all these little boxes that are stacked on top of each other. You add the little hinges or levers on the side with some brads, and then you can expand your box, you can close it up, and it's a really fun interactive die set that you can use. Now I'm going to be making a spring themed box today, and this one that I'm showing you is just kind of like the one that I tried out with these dies just to learn how it goes together. Now the brads that I'm using are these tiny little ones. These are actually a Holtz brand of brads, and so I'll give you a look here at what the packaging looks like. If you find other brads that are about this size, they will work as well, but I just wanted to give you a reference on what I'm using just because I know that they work since I use them on my projects. So to get started with your Cosy Cantilever box, you want to go ahead and grab that box die. Now I'm going to be mainly focusing on this die for my video today, but there's all sorts of other dies in here that you can use to layer onto your box and add embellishments and different things to your box. I'm going super simple today with just some spring themed cardstock and a little bit of sparkle spray, which I'll show you in a bit. So once you go ahead and die cut your box die here, you're going to want to go and fold on each of these score lines. Now this die is great because not only does it cut, it also scores in all the areas that you are supposed to fold. So it makes it completely easy for you to go ahead and fold this up. I prefer to go ahead and fold and crease all of these little score lines before I start gluing things together. It makes it a lot easier once you crease and fold, because that way your paper will just naturally go where you want it to go. It's going to make it easy to glue it together. I'm using my fold and crease tool from Tonic Studios. I find that this is really handy to have when you want a really nice crisp crease in your cardstock. And I am using some of the Tonic Studios Craft Perfect cardstock. Now I don't remember the weight of this cardstock, but I would say it's no more than at least 80 pounds, maybe 65 pounds. You don't want to get much heavier cardstock than that because it's going to make it harder to fold and crease your box. So I have all of the creases done here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of Nuvo Liquid Deluxe glue, and I'm just adding it to the tabs here. And then you want to line up your corner and then just hold that glue together for a minute or so until it's dry, and that's going to be a really nice hold for your box. Now this is the glue that I've used for all of my boxes. This glue is great to hold once it's dry. I have not had any issues with these boxes coming apart at the seams, so this glue I can tell you will work as long as you're not like throwing your box across the room or anything or pulling it apart. It's going to hold for you. So once you have all the sides glued, to get the top little pieces glued down here, I'm just adding a dot of glue on each corner, and then I'm going to fold those pieces over the glue and just hold it there for about a minute and let that glue dry. And once that's done, you have completed one of your boxes. Now the number of boxes that you're going to need to cut is going to vary depending on which style you want to create. So the style where it stacks up into a nice little rectangular stack, that's about 4 boxes, and the one that I'm doing today is 5 boxes. So it's going to vary depending on your style. You might even want to come up with a new style all of your own, so just go ahead and have fun with this. Now once I had all of my boxes folded, I'm going to add some really fun speckles on the side. Now like I mentioned, I used a bunch of spring themed colors, and I'm adding some brown speckles, and I wanted it to look really springy. I wanted it to look kind of like bird's eggs or something, so I'm adding some brown speckles using this cocoa sparkle spray from Nuvo. I'm also using a Nuvo water brush. I went ahead and added a few drops of water into this sparkle spray to kind of thin it out a little bit so I could splatter it. I'm just picking up some of this color with my brush and flicking it on the sides. Now, I love working on my glass mat when I'm doing splatters or sprays or anything. It's really easy to clean up your area. You just wipe it down with a towel or a baby wipe or something like that, and it's clean, ready to go. So your glass mat is great if you like to work with mixed media and different mediums like this spray. So I'm just going to go ahead and add splatters on all 4 sides. I'm going to splatter all of my boxes as well, so they all have this speckled look to them. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, there's all kinds of dies that you can cut out. You can make little windows, little designs on the sides of your boxes. I'm going really simple here. Just making some spring boxes, and I really wanted to focus on showing you how to assemble this Cosy Cantilever box so that you can take it and go embellish and do all the things that you want to on your own. Now I have all of my boxes here. They are all speckled, ready to go. I've got all of my spring colors. You want to make sure that your holes are on the sides because you're going to start using your brads and these little hinge pieces that you're going to cut out and just adhere them together with your brads. Now the hinge pieces, that's going to vary as well, but I really like the directions that are included in this month's kit. I feel they're very easy, very clear to follow, and I love that they have the photo there as well that you can just refer to when you're adding your hinges on. You do want to pay attention to which holes you're adding the hinge to. It kind of varies depending on which style you're going for. So make sure you're putting the brads in the right spots. But if you follow the directions, follow the picture, you will be fine and your box will turn out fabulous. So here's 3 little boxes. You could leave it like this if you wanted to. I think it's really fun that you can fold them and they stack up. But I'm going to add 2 more boxes to the other side using those brads and those hinges. So I've got the hinges and the brads all adhered to this side, and you can see I'm folding it up a little bit. Now, I thought this was really fun that you can fold it up into this tower, but when I got the hinges and the different pieces on the other side, it didn't move like I wanted it to. So just keep in mind that if you make this design, it might not fold up into a tower, but if you make the other design where there's 4 boxes stacked on each other, you can fold them up. So to fill my little box, I'm going to grab some of this paper tissue here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out little strips. Now, I'm at home right now. I'm not going out or anything. I know a lot of people are just kind of stuck at home, and I did not have any Easter basket grass for our Easter baskets. And I grabbed a piece of tissue paper and I just cut strips and I put that into my little Cosy Cantilever box for a little bit of filling. And this is also a great idea if you don't like that plastic grass. This is a little bit more eco-friendly using the paper strips, and it's something easy that you can do with things that you might have around home. I have tons of this gift tissue paper, so I just decided to cut a little bit up and fill it. Now I do realize that Easter is over. I made this box before Easter, but I really like the spring theme. I think you could keep that theme going for a while now. And I really just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to assemble this box. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some ideas, give you a great look at how to assemble this Cosy Cantilever box. If you have any questions or comments, just post them down below. I'll also have links to the products that I've used. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Tap that bell for notifications, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment, and do all the things. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.